Hey, what's up, family? So I'm back today with another message from Spirit, and I basically wanted to share this experience that I had this weekend. So there's this huge festival type of thing in Atlanta this weekend, right? And it was a great networking and business opportunity, right? And so I was super excited. I got all of my ducks in a row, everything lined up so that I could be on set. I bought my VIP passes to the event, and I was just super stoked about going and excited about just being amongst like-minded people, right? So I'm like, bruh, this is so lit. So I get down there, right? And the VIP, I was ready to go to the VIP event. I had got all dressed up, just looking amazing, like a snack. And got there, and Spirit said no. Spirit said, nope, you don't go in. And I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. All of this preparation that I went through to get here, drove hours to get here, purchased, all kind of everything that I needed to make an impression, right? And Spirit said, nope, don't go. And I had been getting this weird ass vibe, like maybe I wasn't supposed to go. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be involved. And I asked Spirit, I was like, all right, Spirit, look, I'm getting these like confusing vibes, okay? And I ain't with that shit. Like, is this my shadow or is this my higher self telling me no? Like, what's going on? Is my shadow trying to block my blessing, or is my higher self trying to tell me that, no, this isn't the time? It's not time yet. So I'm like, Spirit, I need a clear ass sign. I don't need nothing confusing. I don't want to be confused. I don't want to make the wrong decision. I put so much time and effort into getting to this point. This is something huge in my mind that can catapult me forward in my endeavors and what I'm trying to do. So I'm like, just give me a clear sign, Spirit. I don't want to be confused. So I get all dressed up to go to the VIP event. I'm there on set, and boom, sky turns black. The freaking bottom falls out. It's lightning. It's going absolutely crazy. And that was a sign that I needed from Spirit. Say, this is from me. I'm telling you, no, it's not time yet. Don't go in. So I'm sitting in my car. I'm parked. I got a good parking spot because I'm wearing heels, and I'm like, I ain't trying to walk too far. I got a beautiful spot. I look amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. And couldn't go in. I said, okay, Spirit. Okay. And I knew it was Spirit because I had a situation like maybe 5 or 6 months prior to that, with an investment endeavor, a huge investment endeavor that I was trying to take advantage of. And the same exact thing happened. I went to the bank to carry out all the financial, transactions for that investment opportunity. The freaking sky turned black. The bottom of the sky fell out. It was a huge storm. Huge storm. And I went in anyway, because I'm like, I've done so much legwork. I've done so much legwork and so much preparation for this. I'm going through with this deal, right? So I get in the bank. I sit down with the lady, and the lady starts to do the transaction. So then all of a sudden, there's this big ass glass mirror sitting next to us. So I'm looking in the glass mirror. Not a glass mirror, but a glass window. Her desk sits right next to this huge glass window. I'm looking in the window, and what do I see but the reflection of a freaking stop sign that's somewhere out like on the street. It's reflecting in the damn window. So I'm looking at the stop sign. I'm looking at the lady. Oh, who, by the way, happens to have on a red ass shirt. So I see the stop sign. I see the lady's red shirt. And I'm like, oh, shit. I think Spirit is telling me to stop. Shit. But then still, I'm like, no, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going because I've done so much to get here. I've done so much to get to this point, bro. I spent so much money, like flying out and doing this and doing that and, you know, doing my due diligence to investigate this thing. So I send the money off, right? I send 2 wires. 1 wire for the full amount of this whole thing, and then 1 wire for the person who assisted me to do this thing, right? So the person who assisted me got their wire. The full amount for the investment never made it to the hands of who it was supposed to make it into the hands of. 4 days later, I'm thinking I'm good. I'm thinking everything is, the whole deal is sealed and everything. 4 days later, they call me and they're like, we need you to check with your bank because we never received the money for yada yada. So I called the bank and I'm like, yeah, I want to check on the wire that I sent 4 days ago. And they're like, oh, those funds will return back to your account. I was like, okay, I'm pulling the plug here. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pump the brakes. Time out. I'm gonna pump the brakes. We done, right? We done. I'm gonna pull the plug on this one because, like, Spirit was like, no. But my goofy ass wasn't being obedient. Who knows what that could have turned into? What kind of disaster that could have turned into for my life? Had I pressed forward and tried to send the money again and, you know, yada, yada, yada. So that's how I knew that when I went to Atlanta, that storm was a sign. Because I saw that sign before. So I know how Spirit speaks to me, right? So let's go back to Atlanta. So I'm in Atlanta, right? Feelings is crushed. Feelings is hurt because I'm like, bitch, I felt this feel. I've been here before where I thought you know what I'm saying? I was pursuing something that I thought fit my life so perfectly. And Spirit said, no. Okay? So I'm in Atlanta. I'm fucking like, shit. So I'm like, okay. Think about this thing. You already know Spirit knows what's best. You already know Spirit knows what's best. And if Spirit said no, Spirit's going to bring it in a different way. And it's going to be 100 times better. And you're going to be in a position that's 100 times better to where you have power to leverage the situation where people won't be able to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be set up so much better. And then it's the same thing with the previous thing that Spirit said no. I'm like, okay, well, this thing got shut down. So Spirit wants me to have something 100 times better. Much, way more bigger than what I can fathom. You just have to sit tight and trust Spirit. This is where you got to pull in your faith. You have to trust Spirit. So I'm sitting in Atlanta, kind of heartbroken, kind of disappointed. But I'm like, you know what? I've been down this road before. I've seen this before. F it. I'm flying out to Vegas because I've been wanting to see Silk Sonic for I don't know how long, man. I am so freaking in love with their natural raw gift. Like, I'm like, go out to Vegas. Go see Silk Sonic. When you get back to the room, you know, I'm still dolled up, dressed up in my cute little outfit for, you know, the event that I was thought I was getting ready to go into. So I was like, okay. I went back to my room, and when you get back to the room, get your ticket, book your flight, buy your ticket for the concert, buy your accommodation for the evening. Fly in Saturday morning, fly in Saturday morning. I flew in Saturday, got in around 11, and the concert was at 9 that night. So I just went and ate, you know, got an amazing meal, went and sat at the freaking casino and gambled, had a ball, won a lot, lost a lot, so, but had a ball. Then went to check in my room and just chilled for a few hours before the concert so I could, you know, get my energy up and be lit, because I just, man, and my boys, like, Silk Sonic, what? So, yeah, so I went to the concert, had a mother effing ball, bro. Had a mother effing ball. Then the next day, I didn't fly out until 2, so I got up early, went and got breakfast, and went back to the casino. Was at the casino having a effing ball. I started at 11. No, I started at like what? Maybe 10 and left there at like 12. Maybe, I don't know. Started at 9, left there at 12. I don't know. But winning, losing. It was so much energy at my table. There was so many cool ass people sitting at my table. And we were all just enjoying the vibe of being in Vegas. I mean, it was so much fun. It was so much fun, bro. Like, I set out initially to do one thing, but Spirit guided me to do something else, and I'm thinking, I'm sitting here, I'm gambling and shit and having a ball, and I'm like, dang, Spirit, I hope I'm not doing nothing wrong, because being raised as a Christian, they tell you, oh, you shouldn't gamble, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But let me tell you something, family. Let me tell you what I've learned. Anything you do must be in balance. It has to be in moderation, okay? You can't be freaking gambling away everything in your damn bank account, okay? So what I did was I chose a set amount, and I stuck to that amount, and I rolled out when it was over. And when I tell you, I had the time of my life in Vegas in less than 48 hours almost. It was so much fun. And I'm just like, damn, I set out to go to Atlanta to do something that I really, really believe strongly in. And I was so lit and my energy was so high and ready to engage in that scenario. But Spirit said, nope. Close the door. And I just had to be like, okay, I trust you. I trust you, Spirit. I know that bigger and better is coming. I know that. So I trust you. If you're telling me no, then it is what it is. I trust you. Because guess what? Historically, I told y'all in another video, I have struggled with being obedient to Spirit. So I am now working on that. Like, that is where I'm at right now in my walk. I am working. I'm aligned with my higher self. So I can hear the messages. So it's up to me to choose to follow, because that's where my blessings are. My Spirit is guiding me on my path. That's where my blessings are. Look how blessed I was when I went to freaking Vegas. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect to have so much fun and to be so blessed. Even down to where I stayed. I had a freaking amazing stay. Like, it was such a blessing. So, yeah. So I'm just trying to stay aligned and stay obedient, which I said in another message. Because I will tell you, I made a decision when I was, I think, about 20 or 21 years old that went against what Spirit told me to do. I asked Spirit, I said, Spirit, should I pursue this situation or no? And Spirit said, no. Clearly, I heard it clear as day. And I jumped and did it anyway. And when I tell you, my life fell in shambles for like the next 20 years because I chose to go against what Spirit told me to do. I had the worst luck in my life for like 20 years straight, based on the decision that I chose to make. It was the most heartache, the most sadness, the most depressed time of my life. And now Spirit has blessed me to walk out of that. And that's just recent. Within the last 3 years, I've been able to walk out of that darkness. The darkness that I put on myself because I didn't listen, because I was listening more to my ego than I was to Spirit. And apparently that's what I was doing when I went to the bank. And apparently that's what I was doing when I went to Atlanta. But then I caught myself And I said, wait. If these doors are closing, it's for protection. You know what I'm saying? If these doors are closing, it's for protection. Same thing applies to dating. And meeting people you feel you really have this strong connection with, and you know, this would be so perfect and it'll change my life and I'll be so happy and da-da-da-da-da. Child, listen. If spirit is showing you red flags, listen. Okay? If you spiritually aligned to your higher self, you're never going to be guided on the wrong path. Spirit knows what's best for you. So I just challenge you to align yourself to your higher self so that you can hear your higher self guide you on your path. Okay? And when spirit tells you something that you don't like and don't want to hear, hey, just know it's for your highest good and go with it anyway. Don't be like me. Please don't be like me. Because trust me, I've had to learn my lessons the hard way. You know what the old folks say, a hard head makes a soft behind. So family, when you hear the voice of the divine, just listen. Just listen. And make sure you are able to differentiate between your ego and your higher self, your shadow and your higher self. Okay? Try not to, just ask spirit. Say, spirit, give me a sign. I want to know for real, like what's what? What truth am I supposed to be hearing here? What truth is for my highest good? No. Come on, let's go. These dogs, they trying to run away. So anyway, I love y'all. That was the message. I hope you don't make the same mistakes I make. Don't screw your life up by not listening. Please be obedient to spirit. Please. All right, love y'all. From Atlanta to Vegas. Okay, my first little appetizer is the salmon avocado toast. Looks pretty good. Pretty avocado. About to make it do what it do. With this last little $200 in my pocket. It should be interesting.